guys, so I wanted to talk to you about my experience doing the 2 weeks of Chloe Ting's 2-week shred. And the first 2 days were pretty good. I was sore, but like the good kind of sore, so I wasn't like upset or anything. Day 3, my stomach hurt so bad that I thought I was dying. I felt like someone had taken a bat and just like bashed my insides. And I used to do exercises for my abs all the time, and like never have I felt that sore. I literally was just like sitting there thinking like, do I need to go to the bathroom? Something wrong with me? Like, what's happening? So if you can relate, comment below. Day 4 was pretty good. I was still kind of recovering from feeling like I got beaten on day 3. By the time I got halfway through this, I started to have a little more arm strength, and my this area wasn't as sore as it had been. I did notice that it was easier to plank longer. I used to be able to plank for a long time, and then I just stopped because I got busy with work and life, as we all do. But the one perk of this quarantine is I have more time, so I've made a point to do this, and it's been really nice. The one thing I do want to say that I'm like very appreciative about all of this is I started this right before everyone started going out and protesting and rioting, and I'm so thankful that I started it before that, because that week was just so hard. I like everyone, I felt very overwhelmed by the amount of news and the violence and the craziness that's been happening. And I just want to say that I'm very thankful that I had this to kind of do to keep my mental health in check, because there's a lot of days I just felt very sad and disappointed in how things still are. And I'm so thankful that there's a lot of changes being made, and they're made fast, and I'm proud of everyone for taking the time to listen, to just stop talking and actually listen and be open to that. That's like the one thing I think we can all carry on, and like the one major important lesson I hope we all get out of 2020 is just to stop sometimes and listen to how other people are feeling, or how things are not making sense, and reevaluate. Like, what can you do to make the world a better place? What can we all do? Like, and just being thankful for the little things, like having friends reach out. I have friends from literally Norway and London reaching out, checking on me and seeing how I'm doing, which I thought was really sweet. So I don't know, it just, in the smallest way, it means the world to know that people still care, and no matter how far, you know. So I just wanted to take a minute and say that, because I do think that's a really important moment. And obviously there's a lot of great Black Lives Matter content out there, so I hope you guys continue to look at that, or even go to the Black Lives Matter website, which I will put at the bottom of the screen. Because while this is my 2-week Chloe Ting review, I can't ignore what is currently going on in the world, especially as a Black woman in Atlanta. It's kind of hard to ignore the birthplace of like the civil rights movement. I just hope that you all can continue to be kind to each other. For lunch today, I'm having salmon covered in rosemary and garlic powder and cauliflower. Bon appetit! One of my favorite easy meals I've been doing during this time doing Chloe Ting has been these amazing Trader Joe's protein patties. I have one of them. I just put a little bit of water in the pan. So I put like a little water in the pan just because it sticks. And then I cook this. I cut up my avocado, which is actually ready. And then I just add it with a little bit of this delicious smoky seasoning. So good. Oh yeah, and what I like about these is there's 18 grams of protein per patty. So if I want a lot of protein, I have both. And if I just want like a little bit, I have one. But it's a great way to get protein, and you don't have to eat a bunch of meat 24/7, especially since the price of meat has gone up so much during this whole quarantine. So just a little quick tip if you have a Trader Joe's near you. Good morning, guys. So this is the last day of my Chloe Ting 2-week 14. Good morning, guys. So today is the last day of my 2-week Chloe Ting shred challenge, and I am so excited to show you the results. I have struggled to get like the flat stomach and for so long. I've worked with like 2 different trainers. I've done kickboxing, I've done weightlifting, I've done so many things, and Chloe, your program is insane. Like, I would definitely sit down and talk more about how I feel about the entire process in a little bit, but I just wanted to show you guys the results first. So, here we go. I'm just so excited, and I'm like starting to get the line. So I know if I do like another 2 weeks, I'll probably be closer to having like the super solid 6-pack, but I'm pretty impressed. Insane. I'm sure, as you can see, my stomach is actually flat, which has not happened like ever. And I also kind of noticed like as I did stuff that my thighs were starting to tone down. So that's nice. The only other thing I'm going to say on the matter is just vote. Vote in every election, guys. That's the one thing that's going to make the biggest change right now, and that's the one thing that I made a point to have my absentee ballot done because I wanted to make sure that everything was perfect. Make sure you research all the candidates that are up and that you vote, because that's what's going to make the biggest change overall and make our world a better place. And on a lighter note, I just wanted to say that I will definitely be doing Chloe's programs in the future because I got better results with this than I did when I worked with a trainer and I was in the gym like 2 hours a day lifting weights. And while I do miss lifting weights because it's just something nice about feeling like strong and powerful, I love how efficient her workouts are and how you're able to do it in under an hour and get amazing results. Like, that's something that everyone can implement into their schedule, and you will be dripping in sweat halfway through the first one. So if you're someone who's like, oh, like, how hot could it be? You will literally be dripping. Like, I was wiping my forehead like multiple times. I also did make it a point though to I was going rollerblading when I was doing this as well. Like, I would do that on my active rest day, and I would do that sometimes just if I was feeling up to it and I didn't do as much like lower body, I would go and just like rollerblade for at least 30 minutes, sometimes more. I found that's been like my one thing too that's just like keeping my head together, because it's hard, guys, and we all just need to like take care of ourselves and be gentle right now. Like, there's so many people that are still looking for jobs. There's so many people that are still trying to figure out how they're going to pay their rent next month. Like, it's just hard, and be kind to yourselves. I hope that you can do Chloe's program and at least you can feel good about yourself, and it can keep you in a good mental place while we're all trying to figure out everything else that's going on in this world. So with that, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, I'm thinking of doing another challenge. We will see, so stay tuned. But thanks for coming by. Please subscribe and like if you like this video. Bye.